Guma and HLE are out after just 3 weeks of LCK, giving us some of the most intense games with the ticking timer, and all of that while Bro is chilling in play-ins without winning a single series. So welcome back to the LCK check-in week 3. Week 3 was the last week of LCK Cup regular season. Every team played the enemy team with the same seed, giving us these matches right here, and I'ma be honest, they did not disappoint us for sure. Starting off on Wednesday with Bro against DRX, and I swear the Fries group energy was on fire that game. It ended up being a back and forth 5-game banger with DRX taking the upper hand over the Bros in the end, which means that Bro is ending their regular season without a single win. But the craziest part is that they're not even out. On Thursday was FearX against DN Supers, and I'ma be honest, I'm just kinda sad for Dogdem and Peter because the rest of DNS just doesn't click for me, and I don't know why KT changed their bot lane or if the bot lane wanted to change, but I feel like the World's Finals KT roster should have had another chance, but that's not happening, so they're stuck in DNS, and FearX won pretty confident with 3-1. By the way, I would really appreciate a like or a sub if you like my content, as well as a comment on how to improve my content, but that's for that, and let's continue with the most important series for this week. And that is KT against Nongshim, because the fear of HLE and Gumayusi getting knocked out in group stage got bigger and bigger. At this point, Group Elder with DK, FearX, KT, DRX and HLE had 14 points, and Group Baron with Genji, Nongshim, DNS and Bro had 10 points. Seems so far so good, but with the upcoming matches of DK vs T1 and Genji against HLE, was kinda likely for T1 to win against DK and for Genji to stomp HLE, which would leave both groups with 14 points, and that's where KT and Nongshim come in, because if KT wins, all good. We have to say goodbye to Bro. Pretty sad for them, but not quite as sad as if we had to say bye to HLE. So I feel like Genji was probably just as stressed as KT when they saw KT was down 0-2 against Scoot and the Noodle Soups. But I think Guma managed a quick call to BDD. Yo man, please, I'm really sorry for Worlds. Can you please make a comeback? And BDD manages to get a comeback to a 2-2, falling short in the end, 2-3 for the Noodle Soups, which made KT ending regular season behind DRX. Next day then was time for some fun, at least for T1 and all T1 fans, because they got to play a little bit with Showmaker and DK. It was a quick 3-0, not really much to talk about here, besides that HLE now has their fate in their own hands. Group Baron and Group Elder both 14 points, and the mission is clear. If Hanwha is losing 3-0, they're out. If Hanwha lose 3-1 to Genji, they need to win the one game they're winning in under 34 minutes and 43 seconds, because that was the shortest win for KT and they're in last place right now, so they need to win quicker than that, else they're last place. If they lose 3-2 to Genji, that would be fine. 5 games would be fine, then KT is out. And if HLE wins the series, Bro is getting eliminated because Group Elder would win the group battle. So first game was kinda boring with Genji playing like Genji, leaving little to no chance for HLE, but the second game was different because HLE managed to stay in the game, getting a lead, get in a winning position, and all of that just in time to end the game before 34 minutes. But then I think they got a little bit stressed, or they panicked a little bit, because they tried to force a Nash to get Genji to a fight to end the game before 33 minutes. Kinda losing the fight then, losing some sums and panicking on mid again, getting caught and losing the game nearly in 34 minutes. That would have been kind of funny. It was all or nothing, and they failed. Genji stomped HLE with 3-0, resulting in Worlds back 3 back and Worlds Finals MVP of 2020-2025. Gumayusi is the first one to get eliminated from LCK Cup 2020-2026. To be honest, that's pretty sad. And that's pretty insane in my eyes. And of course, I saw the internet exploded after that. And one thing I saw in the discussion was if the format is really fair. Because if you see it like this, HLE is out because the best of 5 is the best opportunity to catch some wins, some map wins. They had to do it against Genji, the best team in the world. And DRX and KT, who are in front of them right now, with same score, had to do some wins against some way weaker opponents. KT against Nongshim and DRX against Bro, so you can argue if it's fair or no. That's just a discussion I found very interesting. Also, I saw some gray zones. For example, look at this Molecule tweet. He says that you could pick a bad team as Gen.G. They could have picked Bro on purpose because they knew Bro would perform bad. So if they lose the group, they knew Bro would be in last place, so they don't have the fear to get eliminated. Or you can also pick a bad group, lose the group on purpose, and then don't being worried because you have way worse mates in your group, so they get eliminated, not you. That would actually be kind of 5-8. I don't think Gen.G did that, but it's an opportunity for sure. Maybe in the next year. But that's not for now, because regular season is over right now, leaving us with the following standings. Group Baron wins 16-14 to Group Elder, with Gen.G in the first place, T1 in second in front of Nongshim, DN Supers and Bro in the last place with a crazy 0-5 performance. But I mean, it was enough to advance to play-ins, so I'm not the one to blame them. In Group Elder, FearX finished in first in front of DK, DRX and KT, and of course in last place HLE being the first eliminated mentioned earlier. So what do these standings mean, you ask? I've got you. With winning the group battle, Gen.G and T1 securing a safe playoffs round 2, while Nongshim will go into play-ins round 2 and DNS and Bro will go to play-ins round 1. FearX as the first place of the losing group will join T1 and Gen.G in the playoffs round 1, while DK in second advances to play-ins round 2 besides Nongshim. DRX will join Bro in the bracket and KT Nongshim, leaving us with the following bracket in front of us. In play-in stage, matches are best of 3 and DK can choose if they want to play against the winner of DRX and Bro or the winner of KT DNS. The other team will then play against Nongshim. The winner of these matches will advance to playoffs, while both losers will play one final best of 5 as the last chance qualifier. Winner goes to playoffs, loser is out. After that follows a double elimination best of 5 brackets crowning the LCK Cup 2020-2026 champion, both finalists booking their ticket to first stand. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my SCK check-in. If so, please leave a like and a comment. If you don't want to miss any new content, consider a sub and don't forget to ring the bell, and I will see you in the next one, cause League never sleeps.